Where would we go on our first date?
Um, I usually go to the gym for the first date.
Please welcome Sam.
Hello, hello.
Someone who doesn't know how to treat others nicely.
I don't believe that there is people who are better than others.
I'm from Iraq, and over there is like straight marriage.
I would say Iran used to be similar to that.
Have you ever actually taken somebody to the gym on a first date?
Am I willing to have my kids be raised by that person?
I'm not a nice guy. I don't like McDicks, but I love I might seem timid right now, but I'm actually a beast when you get to know me.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another podcast. I'm your host Ali, and I'm joined by Simon.
Hey everyone, I'm Simon.
We're actually really excited for this podcast because we got a very special guest today. He's an actor, he's a model. If you guys remember him, he was on a few episodes, the very beginning of the Lover Duck. Please welcome Sam.
Hello, hello. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you. Thank you for joining.
Appreciate you being here with us. And yeah, how are you? How are you feeling? How was your week?
Doing amazing. My week was good. It's gonna get better.
How would you describe your year in 5 words?
My year.
It's been a pretty long year for
5 words?
5 words. Or, just a sentence.
Well, in my opinion, he's so far killing it in the acting scene. I can tell you that.
I'd say it was quite eventful, fun, productive, impactful, and a learning experience. I would say.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Really well said, Sam.
Thank you.
So let's just jump right into it. I wanted to ask you specifically about Lover Duck. Obviously, you were on episode 1 and the beginning of the few episodes. So you got a match on episode 1, I believe, and I believe her name is Hannah, the Albanian girl. Tell me about that. Like, how did that go? How was that match?
That was actually the 4th episode,
I see.
but it was a good match.
Okay.
We matched on the show, and obviously after that, once you get a match, you can't be on the show.
Right.
So we had to leave, so we decided to go get food with her and her friend, and it was a fun time.
So one of the questions that I have, Sam, is that one of the green flags that you look for is knowing how to treat others nicely. And I noticed this when we were all doing research on you, just making sure that we understand who you are as a person. And one of the bigger red flags that you had was someone who doesn't know how to treat others nicely. And I noticed that's a reoccurring thing, just knowing how to treat others nicely so that there's more love in the world. Do you want to talk about that?
For me, what I believe in is that we're all humans at the end of the day. We're all the same. And I don't believe that there is people who are better than others. Like, we all have things that we're good at, and we have things that we're not so good at. And treating others the way you would like to be treated, I feel plays a really important role in the society.
What if
Growing love.
someone wants to make banter with you or, kind of have a little bit of a roast, just friendly banter, and it just comes across as a little bit crass or kind of crosses your boundaries? Do you still be nice with them at that point, or how do you...
What
do you usually
do you
go?
mean banter? Like, give me an
Just
example.
friendly banter. Oh, Sam, you're getting too good. Stop taking my jobs and stuff like that, for example.
like sarcasm and
Sarcasm.
I love sarcasm.
Yeah.
I love sarcasm. There's no limit for me when it comes to
But what
sarcasm.
if it gets a little bit too much? Do you still treat them with respect and, all the niceties, or do you still...
As long as I know it's sarcasm and there's nothing behind it, yes. But obviously, you have to have your limits. You have to have boundaries. It's really important. But growing up, one thing I learned is that people talk, and as long as there's no action behind it, words don't mean anything. So a joke is a joke. It's just words. Don't take it too seriously.
So Sam, you mentioned growing up. So I believe you're from Iran, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about, your time in Iran and like specifically the dating scene over there. Like how, like back from where I'm from, we're your neighbors. I'm from Iraq, and over there it's like straight marriage. There's no dating. There's no, step one, step two. It's step 10, stage 10.
Okay.
So how is it in Iran? Is it similar, or is it like you can talk to people and stuff like that?
So I would say Iran used to be similar to that a while ago, like 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And I think there are some cases where there are like areas where people live more traditional, who are still the same. But overall, man, Iran is a really fun country. The dating scene, I haven't been there in a long time, and I wasn't old enough when I was in Iran to be in the dating pool. But from what I've seen, it looks really fun, and
Yeah.
kids are enjoying their lives. There is not as much restrictions as people think, and yeah, life is amazing. I wish I was there to experience it, but I don't think I can.
I wish I could go to Iran. I've seen pictures of Tehran, especially, and it's beautiful. Like, I wish I could go there.
I have other Iran friends as well. They would recommend that I go there, but obviously not right now, maybe because of the war that's happening.
Well, yeah, right now, for you guys wouldn't be a problem. Iran is a really safe country. There was no war in Iran, and until it started,
Right.
Iran never engaged in a war ever in history, and yeah, that's just about it. So as long as there's no other threats going on, you should be good to go.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
So, Sam, actually, I wanted to bring you back into Love or Duck. I remember from one of the episodes, one of the girls asked you specifically, where would you take me out on a date? And you said, thought for a minute, and then you gave the answer. I would usually go first date to the gym. And I thought that was interesting. So have you ever actually taken somebody to the gym on a first date? Is that something you would still go there, like to the gym? Yeah.
Actually, I have. I believe that if you and your partner cannot sit together and enjoy your time without talking, then you for sure can sit
Yeah.
together, enjoy the time together, talking for a while. The gym part for me, based on my past relationship, I am a really active person and I'm really outgoing. I love people. I love doing different things. I love camping, outdoor stuff. And my partner wasn't much into that. So I found myself like not being as happy as I used to be. So
And
after my
obviously you tried,
relationship,
right? Like,
yeah,
you
I
tried to
tried.
invite
Yes,
them out and
exactly,
saying, like,
exactly.
Yeah.
They
It's just
can't
like
win.
you can't change people. Like
Right.
they are who they are, and if they want to change, they choose to change,
Right.
and you can't just force someone to do something.
You can only say so much before you're like,
Exactly.
it's gonna be a hassle. I'll just invite a friend. Is it okay?
Exactly.
100%.
So for me, it became a standard that when I pick a partner, these are the stuff that I look for. Like one of the things, them knowing how to treat other people. One of the things is that them being active. The other thing is them always wanting to grow and work on themselves, become a better human being, and also wanting to help other people. Is a big passion of mine, and I would like my partner to have that characteristic. So my answer to
Gym question.
to the question, I took a second, and my first thought was not gym, but it should have been something active. That's what I meant, but
Right.
it came out as gym. But yeah, I didn't have a bad intention behind it.
No,
I would
obviously
say
not.
it again. I didn't
Yeah.
mean to like mock anyone. She didn't get offended herself from what it seemed.
But a lot of the comments are saying
yeah.
like, you really had to think about it without being, kind of touching on the nose that because she's, a certain physique.
No, it's just really important for me for my partner to be fit, and that goes with my guy friends as well.
Right.
I like guys who are active, who like to do.
We should all work out
stuff.
together then. I have
Yeah.
fitness membership,
Exactly.
Why not?
We should all do it
All of my
sometime.
friends they're all athletic. They're all working really hard, really motivated.
What do you do at the gym? Like strength
out?
training or just cardio? Or
I do a lot of calisthenics. I do strength
right
and
on.
I do cardio. I play soccer.
Oh,
And yeah, I've been doing
That's
that
good.
since I was 3. I play professionally.
I only do strength training and swimming, so unfortunately, I only meet two of your check marks.
Wait,
I did swimming as well. growing
before
up.
we continue, Barcelona or Real Madrid?
I used to be a Barcelona fan growing up,
Yeah.
and then Real got better. I'm just honestly Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Yeah, I cannot change.
Yes.
What about you?
I'm not a big sports
He's
person,
not a
unfortunately.
big
No,
fan.
I'm more on the nerdy side.
Okay.
But to bring it back to a full circle with Lover Duck, I do have a couple questions. I'd love to know what your intentions were when you were applying.
I actually didn't apply. I got reached out.
Oh, by Jimmy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I actually go way back with Jimmy. We have done a lot of series together.
Oh, really interesting.
Yeah. So he contacted me. He told me about the show and what was going on, and told me about it and asked if I wanted to be in it. So I was like, sure. I'll just go to meet some cool people and for the content. And yeah.
Do you find that it after going on Lover Duck, your dating experience has gotten better, or it's just been about the same? Like, did you take away with something? Did you take away Lover Duck with something that you could use, like a learning experience?
Not really. It was just for fun and
fun.
to help a friend out. And I didn't have the mindset of coming on live TV to find my partner. So
I did. I did. I've been on it multiple times, and I still haven't found someone that I vibed with.
Okay. fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
So I wanted to ask you, Sam, are you currently single or are you in a relationship right now? You're single.
I'm currently, I'm single.
You're single. So how do you think the dating scene here in Vancouver is? Like, what do you think about? Because we've seen it and it's awful. A lot of people, use the, dating apps, all that.
I think we can all agree. Like, we all have
Yeah.
pretty bad experiences.
Yeah. What is your
Yeah.
take on the dating scene
I don't
here?
think if it's just Vancouver, man.
Really?
I feel like it's the generation, the technology growing super fast.
Have you
everywhere.
dated outside of Vancouver? Like, have you lived somewhere for a couple of months and then tried the market there?
I have not, no. But well, before I moved to Vancouver, I lived in Alberta, and it was kind of like it was a bit better there. But these past few years, the technology has been growing so fast, and
Right.
everything is just one text away. The girls, guys, just one swipe away. Everyone they
Yeah.
have access to each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's a small city here. Everyone knows about each other,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Are you
It's
are you
just
cur-
like-
are you currently on any of the dating apps or like do you have any? So girls out there, if you have any dating apps, get out Sam.
Or are you
Somebody-
more on the...
It's just I'm not on it much.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I don't use it. It's just
Oh, I
like
see.
for
Okay.
Or are you more on the traditional side where you ask your friends to kind of introduce you to some nice people?
no. I don't ask.
Not that either?
No.
I believe I'm capable myself.
I believe that.
There's lots of ways to like go on the dating.
Yeah, 100%.
Like you can go with apps. You can reach out to them yourself in person. I don't have any game in person. But
You don't have any game in person? No Riz at all?
absolutely not. No.
Okay, if there was a girl in the room, how would you talk to them?
Yeah, how would like you approach her? Like if you see somebody
if we were girls, how would you talk to us?
Just like
that's a bad example.
no difference. Like honestly,
I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but I just like treat them like a friend, and like I've known them for years, like
Right.
how I am with every single person.
Right.
And if they have the same energy and it goes on, then amazing.
So one of the criticisms, Sam, in Vancouver, why the dating scene is so dry is, from what I've heard, is that guys don't approach girls enough. And some girls are saying like it's okay to, you guys approach, but they're not doing it because, they're scared. So many emotions going through their head. Oh, what if I get rejected? The worst that can happen is she's saying no. So in your case, like say you see somebody, you're walking, in downtown or in the mall, you see someone that you say, she looks attractive. Would you like approach her and like talk to her, or like what would you do if you see someone who you think is
In my
attractive?
mind,
No,
it's weird.
it's weird.
Like she's just
Okay.
shop and
Yeah.
going on about there. They just let
Yeah.
them,
Okay.
they might not feel it, or like there's like 100 questions that you ask. Or like, what if she got a boyfriend?
Right.
What if she's not feeling it? What if I come across weird? There's like just
Yeah.
a lot of questions that you
Totally
ask. So
agree.
you're just like better off
Even if it's
Going
the
around.
like in the mall, like they could be in the cafe or the library, like just hitting someone like that would be a little bit hard. You just have to kind of like approach casually.
I'm not saying it's a good thing though.
Mhm.
I'm
Like,
not saying it's a good thing. I believe that we
depends on
should
the.
just be able to go talk
Yeah.
to each other without judgment.
Mhm.
You know, like what's bad is that the questions that you have in your head before approaching them. It's just like
Mhm.
it shows a lot. It's like you're just
So
scared of being
premeditated.
judged.
Yeah.
Like what if people judge less, if they talked less
Right.
behind each other's back, if they were a bit nicer to each other, we're gonna have these problems.
Mhm.
In my opinion.
Have you, Sam, ever been in love? Have you ever experienced love in a
I
partner?
think so.
Okay.
I would like to think so, but I believe true love never goes away.
Hmm.
It's always there. Um, but I don't think I have truly fallen in love with someone because like in a like relationship, one thing that will seal the deal for me is that I look at my partner, I look at them, and I'm like, am I willing to have my kids be raised by that person? If the answer is yes, it's done. If it's no, then it's a waste of time.
I think I'm gonna cry.
So
Oh
you're
my
in it for the full
God.
commitment.
That's good. That was a good
Yeah.
answer. Yeah, honestly, I couldn't have said it better myself. Like, you have to be comfortable with that person to experience love, and obviously, kids. If you want kids from that partner, you have to be sure that she's that type of person, in your that will raise your kids to that nurturing and all that aspects. So
Share the same values is
Exactly.
really important. And one more thing that like the reason Vancouver is really bad with dating, honestly, is because it could be a good or a bad thing, but there's people from all around the world here.
Mhm.
It's just we all have our own cultures. We
Right.
all have our own vision of life based on what we've seen back in our own country, what our parents or grandparents have seen, how they pass it down, the ideas, right and wrongs,
Mhm.
and yeah, it's just like a bowl of mixed cultures that they
Right.
all don't go too well together.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
it's like they're all beautiful, but like me personally, I haven't had any problem dealing with other people's cultures. I love all the cultures, but like not everyone is the same. Like people, not everyone can deal with everyone.
You
So
prefer to find someone whose values more align with yours.
that's the conclusion I came up
Mhm.
to. You know,
think
having
everyone
the same
prefer that too.
culture. Yeah, it's just like I haven't dated a lot of girls. Like I haven't had a lot of girlfriends. I only
Mhm.
had two so far, and they've been amazing. But no,
Mhm.
not what I.
So bouncing off of a relationship, we'd love to know what kind of relationship are you looking for, and also, do you believe age is just a number?
I do believe that age is just a number and not really. It depends on how you look at it.
Mhm.
When it comes to like being able to do things, I just think that age is just a number. I believe everyone is capable at any age, and if you put your mind to it, you can achieve anything. Um,
Mhm.
but that also goes for a person that's been doing things right. Like you can't expect to smoke all of your life and at
Right.
age 80 decide to be healthy and
Yeah.
expect that to no.
So, Sam, I wanted to ask you, like, what advice do you have for people that are struggling to find love? Because as you know, here in Vancouver, it's pretty awful. It's dead in terms of the dating scene. If you have any advice to people that wants to find love and are really struggling to find it, what advice would that be?
If you want love, I would say you have to learn how to change. Because based on what I'm seeing with this society, with how things are going, is just guaranteeing that there's no love in the future. So you have to just swim completely against the current and just not be like others. You have to
Yeah.
in my opinion, go back to the traditional way of living life,
Mhm.
away from social media,
Yeah.
focusing on your life, your food, your
100%.
Are you
Yeah.
saying people are becoming too independent, making their own money, and like men are just lacking in
bro.
the
No one is
pursuing of-
independent. It's just people have this delusion of independence. Your internet goes out, you have nothing. You have nothing. You can't even find your way home.
That's true.
Mm.
That's how independent you are. So this whole generation is cooked. We're just too
Mm.
sensitive, too dependent to the
Yeah.
point that we're so illusional that we think we're not dependent. Like no one got any survival skill. No one got any. Like it's just like Wi-Fi goes out, we're done.
Yeah.
There just will be riots everywhere. People will start killing each other, and yeah,
Right. You prefer like how they ran things back in the day, like
I don't,
No?
but I just also believe that this way is becoming too dangerous. Like it's just like comfort zone is not a good thing. It's just like
Mm.
everything is just so good and everything is just so comfortable. You don't want to do anything.
Yeah. People are complacent.
Exactly. And then have you heard this saying that like hard times create tough men
Mhm.
create easy time create weak men create hard times, and that's just a cycle that keeps going.
Yeah.
I believe that's the same thing with this earth. Like just like civilization, humans they grow, they advance, they become too complacent, and it just all falls apart. And then they
Wow.
have to build it all again.
Mhm.
Like no one wants to become a doctor, no one wants to become an engineer, no one wants to become a lawyer anymore. When you look at it, every single country, people are rising up. People are tired of their government. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but then so our problem is that we see independence in money, but money is man-made, human-made, doesn't have any value, and we are the ones giving value to it. And for me, value in life is having a good family
Mhm.
that is happy being together. They're helping each other out, living in a beautiful place, um, living their life, growing their own food, have their own animals,
Having a good
everyone
partner.
to have their own community, just raising the kids all together and helping each other out, living their life.
Just having a good, happy life,
Yeah,
full of love.
exactly.
Mm.
But the lifestyle that we see nowadays, it's just
Mhm.
It's just
doesn't
talking
leave
to
any
like
room
10,
for that.
like talking to 5 people at the same time, and then giving them the same like love bombing treatment,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, it's just with the prices of everything too. You can't afford to live like that anymore. You know, um,
Sam, I wanted to ask you about men specifically now, because a lot of people are saying, especially girls, they're saying it's fine for men to be emotional. They want to express his, feelings. A lot of men are saying, no, we're strong, we're tough. We don't want to express these feelings. Well, most of the people that I know, anyways. What do you think? Like, is it okay for, like, say, a man to cry and show
Yeah.
these feelings,
Yeah.
and express himself in that manner?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
yeah,
Yeah?
fucking cry, dude. I saw this one thing yesterday. This doctor was talking. It was like crying will not kill you, screaming will not kill you, screaming in a pillow will not kill you. Letting your emotions out will not, but keeping it all in and piling it up 100% will. And I feel like you're a weaker person if you don't cry when you have emotions that are appropriate for it because you are scared of looking like a weak person.
Mm. No,
That makes sense.
that
That
makes
makes sense.
perfect
I understand
sense.
it,
Yeah.
yeah. Obviously, it goes about like how you express your emotions, right? If you're sad, don't lash it out on someone. If you're angry, find the correct outlet instead
That's
of at
also
someone. Do it
another
at the
thing.
gym.
Yeah.
Human beings, we're emotional beings, and everything we do and say is based on emotions, how we felt and what we have seen in the past and how it made us feel. And yeah, it's really important to be able to control our emotions, and that's something. It's the biggest art a human being can have, controlling their emotions. Because we're always going through emotions, especially nowadays with social media. We're constantly going through different emotions with different videos and
all of it
reels.
is giving us like valid, like external validation, and it feels nice.
Exactly, but like we're just slaves to our emotions now, and we just
Yeah.
we shouldn't react on our emotions. We should feel them. We should understand it. We should observe it.
Mhm.
But yeah, don't make it other people's problem. If you're sad, yeah, be sad.
Or have a friend to like talk to.
Yeah,
just kind of
talk
like
to a friend, someone who doesn't have a biased opinion.
No judgments.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And yeah, don't say what the ear wants to hear.
Mhm. And Sam, I wanted to ask you another question, not a follow up, but just a completely new question to this, because I've seen how people like talk to each other and stuff like that. What do you prefer in terms of communication? Do you prefer like calling on the phone or texting?
Oh, I hate texting.
You hate texting?
I hate texting. It's just
Okay.
like, why would you text when you can just
Just
do
call.
a conversation?
But the
that
thing is, I
takes 20 seconds.
everyone doesn't have the same communication style, and it's like they're busy working. Or like, what about voice notes too? How do you feel about voice notes?
Voice notes are good. Like the only problem with texting is that first of all, it takes forever.
Yeah.
Second of all, the other person is reading it with the voice that they have in their head, whatever voice that is, depending on the person. So
Yeah.
like, it's not the
Could
way
be-
that you want it
Yeah.
to be
Received.
She could be reading it as Shrek. from-
Exactly.
So Sam, as you know from Simon, on the episodes from Lover Duck, he prefers only Asians. So he dates only Asians, full Asians. So do you have a preference when it comes to that, or are you okay with dating anybody?
I'm okay with dating anybody as long as well, they check.
Right. So she doesn't have to be like Iranian. It could be
Yeah.
anybody. Okay.
Exactly.
So, and I understand,
What about you?
Me, I always said if somebody who is like really nice, kind, caring, if she has good intentions, good heart, I feel like you're in that same boat too.
I would
Like,
say the same, yeah.
yeah, like it doesn't matter like where they're from. She can be from South Africa or wherever, it doesn't matter. But if she has, good intentions and she carries herself, really well.
What about you, Simon?
within the dating sphere, within the Asian dating sphere, like I do prefer someone who has good banter. Like it's very hard for me to laugh, just because I've heard a lot of jokes, and like I'm not always too serious, but I do tend to be a little bit more on the analytical side. So I need someone who like he's easygoing, who's bubbly, and also has good banter. Like they can roast me, but in a very respectful way. Otherwise, it just comes off a little bit as if like you're picking on me, and I tend to be a little bit sensitive as well. But I do express that, hey, I'm okay with this, but not okay with that, and that's why it's very hard for me to like. Even if you present like 10 Asian girls in front of me, it's just hard to find the right personality that just meshes well. So it's more
Fair
about the values and the personality.
Would you be able to like compromise? Say like you have 5 checklists, right? And then you found somebody who has 4 of those 5 checklists, but then she's really good. Are you able to like compromise, or does she have to fit like perfectly? Has to have those 5 checklists off.
Yeah, it needs to be all 5 together.
It needs to be.
Have
all
you heard
5.
this saying? It says trust, loyalty, respect.
Yeah.
Fuck up one, you lose all 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me
Yeah,
more.
I'll
I'm very big on loyalty, but I've never heard of that before.
So it says trust, loyalty, respect. You mess up one of them, you will automatically lose the other 2 between someone else. So you guys are working together, you mess up his trust, you show him something not loyal, automatically the other 2 will just fall apart. And
I couldn't agree more. That's 100%. And even it applies to a lot of things, even a relationship. Once you show your partner that, something that, she doesn't trust you anymore, or he doesn't trust you anymore, everything else is gone.
Yeah.
You know what I
Not
mean?
completely. I think it just kind of burns that bridge, and it takes a lot of effort to repair it. Like if the intention is there. Not everything is like a full extreme. I'm more always on the like 50 Shades of Grey. Like I do believe certain things will work out if you just communicate in a respectful way. And in life, like everyone is more like, oh, if you cross my line, we're done. I cut you off and you're blocked.
So you're saying you believe in second chances?
I believe in +3 chances.
Same.
And
Oh,
I'm the type of person that like tells them, hey, it's okay, life is fine. Like, or if they kind of throw a shade at me, like I kind of laugh it off. But if I can see continued like throwing shade, or under the bus kind of thing.
Let me ask you a question.
Hold on. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Let the guest ask the question.
Yeah, my
Ali,
bad,
what are
my
you doing?
bad.
He's our guest. He's gonna
He's
walk
our
away.
guest.
No, come on.
No trust. No
I
trust.
was just gonna
He
ask
doesn't trust
this
me now.
thing. You say you
Go
believe in giving second chances to people. I'm also the same, but you said plus 3 chances.
Yeah.
I believe after that point, it's just you have
It's
no
just-
respect for yourself.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna
No,
s-
for sure.
Yeah,
It's-
that's actually what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I believe in like maybe because I didn't express my opinions or like it just happens and I wasn't really thinking about it too much or it doesn't come across that way to me. Like I'm pretty easygoing when people actually get to know me, but the things that are more obvious, then I do say, hey, I noticed that you did this, this, and this. Like at some point, I kind of like battle within myself. Should I say something or should I?
Well, like
don't
when
say
you,
anything?
you said you say something, right? When you say it and it happens 3 times, you say you give 3 chances to people. Are you just gonna sit there and let
No.
them disrespect you?
No,
for
at
3
that
times in a
point,
row?
at that point, I would say, hey, like at that point, I would say something. But even at 2, it's a little bit too much for me, right? Obviously, it depends on what they
Yeah,
said or
exactly.
they did. But I try to give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's just a one-off thing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like they were going with the vibe, the energy of the room, right? I don't pretend to know how they are like, even if I talk to them for every single day. But I try to give them the benefit of the doubt, which not a lot of people give nowadays.
I get you, Simon, and don't get me wrong. I believe in second chances.
Like I'm not a nice guy per any say. I just really try to give them chances.
I believe in second chances. Don't get me wrong, but it depends on what it is. So, like, if you stole money from me and you didn't tell me, and then you apologize for it after and said, you know what, I did this mistake. I never. Okay, fine. I'll
How
forgive
about-
you.
how
But hang
about-
on. Let me just finish this. If you cheated on me,
Yeah.
if you cheated, there's no second chance in that. I don't care what apology you're about to say. You can stand on, you can stand next to Donald Trump in the White House to give me that apology. If you cheated on me, that is something I'm never gonna forgive you. I don't care how many. That is grounds for dismissal right there. So that's where it comes to that.
No, I fully agree with that. You have a lot of things to say, and we really want to pick your brain more. So
Yeah.
if you'd like it, we'd love to have you more as a recurring guest.
I would love to be
Yeah.
here. Let's see how
So
Comments.
our friends at home feel.
Yeah.
And if they would like, we can come back for another episode.
Say yes, guys.
Yeah.
Say yes.
say
Let us know in the
yes, guys.
comments. So,
So yeah, with that having said, we really thank you, like me and Ali, from the bottom of our heart. Like we really,
Thank you so much.
thank you both
thank you for
from the
having-
bottom of my heart for
Yeah.
having me. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, that's the end of our podcast. Thank you so much, Sam, for joining us. Ali, we really had a good episode today.
100%.
I hope everyone enjoys it. So make sure to comment down below, like, subscribe our channel About the Vibes podcast, and we'll see you
next time, vibes out.